Back with another late night discussion. I want to talk to you guys real quick about how, and it's so sickening and it's so disgusting that a average salary for a man today is not enough. Um, and this is why I say it's not enough because these women's expectations and their standards when it comes to men is not enough. I know as a tradesman, you know, you know, making 50, 60, 70K a year, that's laughable to these women. That's a joke. Women, their standards are just outrageous. I saw a live stream of a woman saying that she was pissed off because a man sent her $30 for lunch. And that is just appalling. I mean, you would think $30 for lunch would be decent, right? And it just goes to show you how entitled these women are. The woman says she wants full course meals for lunch. She get 2 drinks. She got to get a dessert and all of that. See, these women, they've been watching too many reality TV shows, and it's brainwashed these women. Um, I used to think that a man with a regular salary was enough for the average woman, but I'm realizing a man with an average salary, it's not feasible for today's woman. It's just not. It's not enough. These women, their standards are through the roof. Their standards are just too high when it come to men. And it's unfortunate that the average man just cannot compete with these women. You know, I mean, when you got a woman literally insulted because a man sent her $30 for lunch, I mean, that just go to show you that the standards of these women is just outrageous. And I'm seeing, and when you got females talking about how they want 7-figure and 8-figure men, it doesn't make it any better. If you're a regular man, because most people are average. Most people are not rich, and most people won't be rich. If you're a man, you're a tradesman. If you as long as you're able to take care of yourself and feed yourself and be able to have some of the nice things that you want in life, that's all that matters. Trying to please these women is just not worth it because their standards are just outrageous. Like, I mean, women, they want you to have some serious money, you know. If you tell a woman that you're a mechanic, that's laughable. These women want CEOs. They want dudes who pulling in millions a year. You know, back in the day, I believe being a thousandaire was good enough. These women now, they want millionaires. I mean, their tastes, the things that they want, their expectations when it comes to men, they want millionaires. And the average man just can't compete, you know. And that's why um it's gonna continue to be a lot of lonely guys out here because when you have women who got the bar set so high when it comes to men, they want a man who got some serious money. They want a dude who have Jeff Bezos money. Most people not touching that kind of money right there. They're just not. But that's what these women want. And this is why it's going to continue to be a lot of lonely men because of this. Um, it's disgusting. And this is why I sometimes wish that I was a man from another generation because in the older days, I truly don't believe women were like this. I don't believe they were this shallow. I don't believe their expectations were this high. I mean, these women expectations are through the roof nowadays. You know, when you got a woman ungrateful and mad because a man sent her cash app, a man sent her $30 for lunch, and she's offended by that, that's ridiculous if you ask me. A man sent you $30 for lunch and you complaining. That just go to show you the standards of these women. I mean, wow. I don't get it, man. It's insane. But it's like these women expect for you to be a millionaire nowadays, you know? And I feel, you know, for the average man to get some play from the average woman nowadays, I feel the average man would have to have serious money. I truly believe that. Unless he's one of those men that women just found, unless he's one of those men that women just find very attractive. But I truly believe that the average man would have to trick off, you know, and I don't think I ever had the wrong mindset far as tricking off, because unfortunately that's what the average man is going to have to do. Because I recall there being a study where they say that women find 80% of men unattractive. So it's a small percentage of men that women really find good looking. So that just goes to show you that there are many men who are at a serious deficit. And I didn't understand how crucial it was. I used to think that a regular salary was enough to please a woman. 50, 60, 70K, you get a solid little trade, learn a skill, you're good to go. But that's not enough to please these women nowadays. Their expectations are just through the freaking roof. It's just through the roof. And it's like the average man would literally have to be a millionaire in order to impress or please the average woman nowadays. And it's just sad. And that's why I wish I was a man from a different generation, because back in the old days, men didn't have to be rich in order to impress a woman. You could be a thousandaire and that was good enough. You could have a kid, have a family, live a happy life. But it's just not that way anymore. Things have changed. With the rise of social media, this rap music, it just doesn't make things any better. These women, they want you to be a millionaire. That's how it's bad out here. When an average salary is not enough, you gotta be big baller. It's crazy. And it's you know it's just sad. It's sick out here, man. And this is why you got a lot of men who are just gonna be alone. And this is why my advice is, do what you just work your job, do what you got to do to provide for yourself, and don't take these women seriously, because their standards are just too high. you know Screw the expectations of these women, because their standards are just too high. Most men are not touching millions. It's sad when when hypergamy has gotten so bad to where an average salary is not even enough for a woman anymore. There are women who laugh at 50K a year. They feel you're broke as a man. It's disgusting, and it's not going to get any better. But that's been my talk. Have a good one.